welcome to my channel. Namaste. I hope you all are having a great time. आज मैं आपको एयर एंड स्पेस म्यूजियम दिखाऊंगा. Come, enjoy with us. हम पहुंच चुके अभी एयर स्पेस म्यूजियम. फिर हम अंदर जाएंगे, सिक्योरिटी चेक करेंगे. वो जो बिग लॉन्ग थिंग दिख रहा है वो डेमो कंट्रोल रूम है, जो एरोप्लेन लैंड करता है, कौन फर्स्ट जाएगा कौन बाद में जाएगा. We reached Smith's International Air and Space Museum. First we're gonna do security check. Come. Security check is this. Hi. 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 Going to show you the old planes, aircrafts and spaceships. So this is where the old planes are. Come. These are the old planes that used to have, and look at the up one. It's over there. Planes over there. Oh, there's all the planes and the aircrafts. You could come and check. And there's also some books about. There's also some written stuffs about the aircrafts that used to have been. These are the aircrafts area. Look, all those aircrafts.
Follow you?
Look at the aircrafts. There's a lot of them. Look, all of those aircrafts. Lots of planes, like this one. ये इस वो देखो, वो ओरिजिनल प्लेन, उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन यहाँ उत्थे है. It's called the Pitt Special S1C Little Stinker. The oldest surviving Pitt Special Little Stinker was on the second aircraft since. So this. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the others from down. So this is the map of all the planes you are going to see when you go down. Okay, I'm going to show you all of the maps. Look at those planes. Those planes. This plane was an army plane, and it was made in 1944. This is the spacecraft that's made from James McDonald's, and their space hangars. So there's also the space suit, the pictures about James McDonald, who worked for the World War II and had to make in 1943. And I'll show you the spacesuit. This is the oldest spacesuit that used to be in NASA.
So Hopper's actually happier than Ohio.
And it says, this is July 20, 1964, aeroplane, astronaut, deal, a practical of builds, Albin became one of the first people to. Now I'm gonna show you all of what's in the space. They used to go to space, and that's the big spacecraft they used to go to space. And this is the spacesuit from the first U.S. Space Force uniform, and that's the moon satellite, and it was built And I'm gonna show you more. This is very old, and it says it's called the Space Shuttle Discovery. It was for 5 days in space, traveling almost 249 million kilometers. Outcome, and this is the Alpha Space Museum. When there's nothing left, they go inside, and this goes down into the water and lands. And so, like, the people who they could get out in the boats and leave this area. And this is the German Pegler wig. It hang the spacecraft, and these two are the same though. This is the same one as that one, and this is the space robot. Now this is the spacecraft that's very long, that they could fit lots of people, and this is built in 1961. It's called the Gemini Progress to keep space things clear. And this is like a thing, like when anything is broke, this will go and fix it. This is a space capsule. It's called the Big Joe, and it was in September 1959. It was built in 1959. This is the Mercury capsule, and that's the big space of the United States. So this is from first mission to this mission. You could check from 1984 to 2011. Come. Some more. This is part of the spacecraft, and that's the astronaut they used to be in space. There's an astronaut suit. They go inside the space. This is part, and this is the Strator 11 telescope they use in space, and this is the Mars Biffin lander and Sojourner rover. And this, I'll show you more. And this is the rover that's it go to Mars. And there's also a thing part examples. Come. This is the Space Lab Trainful Tunnel. This is where they work their space stuff. It's a space lab. And they also have a part of the orbiting inventors. And that's the back of the spacecraft. They use fire. Fire comes out of that, so it could go more far. And these are the rockets that's sent to space. The ALS Center rocket, the Titan LC rocket, the Del 3914 rocket, the Titan LLE Center rocket.
Look at that one.
The Airline 4 rocket, and new rocket H1 These are the things they use. What is? So this is the light table. So like it's like a telescope, but it's not. And if they could look inside rocks from space. These are the old planes, and that's a big part of a rocket. And that's the left wheel of the spacecraft. This is a rocket. And this is the subcore missile. The KD-2E2 street target drone. It's a drone. And that's the drone. This is the parts of a rocket payload coconut. These are parts of the telescopes. I'll show you more. And this is the rocket payload sounding. The low dart sound rocket. It's over here. This big low dart sound rocket. The F-2 Rajman C vehicle. And this is a P-2 missile and the LAR missile. It's up there. That is the same drone. That's Farsight sounding rocket, and a Nike Kaju sounding rocket. The XKD-5G1 target drone. It's up there, over there. The Jord IV target drone. Jupiter 2-3 rocket engine. So it's over here. This is the engine of the rocket, and these are the rocket's engine and stuff. Show you more. The naval rocket engine. Nahalolai missile. The Bat missile. The HS-117 Sitling missile. These two are missile. This is the Little John missile and launcher. It was made in 1958. It launched in U.S. military, U.S. Army. This is the Copert missile. It was made in 1954. It was also like a launcher. And I'll show you this big aeroplane. And this is called the Regulus IQ's missile. This is a missile. That's a launcher. And that's the parachute. So they could land in the water. And that's the Mars robot. That from James McDonald, Space Hanger. to 1989, and it helped save 15,000 lives. And that's the one over there. That's the real one. And this was made in 1960. It operated in H2. Most of the summer camps and vacations are going on. So some people who go on summer camp, work on summer camp, bring them over here. Now I'm going to show you from the upper side of the spacecrafts. There's a big clock with it. And that's James McDonald. That's how the spacecraft look like. Look at there, guys. That's the big fastest aeroplane. These are all the aircrafts from long time ago. So, these aircrafts were from a long time ago. Peep, and this is the map of all the aircrafts. And these are all made for Air Force and NASA's. This one, this big, that's going straight. That one down over there. That big plane, it goes like This could also do a backflip. Some of them are the original ones, and some of them have engines in them. This one. That's the Air France, the giant one. That's the small one. That one. That small one. That looks like an aircraft, but it's not. It's called the Waterman. For one person to go there, it looks very amazing. That one. It was built in 1934. The Air France, this one was built. Look at the U.S. Air Force West Virginia Air Guard. It was used for the militaries in the air. This is called the Double Eagle 11. It was built in 1978, and it's this one down there. This is the National Space Museum, and that's helicopter. This is called the Robinson R222. It's a helicopter for 2 people. And those 2 are also helicopters. Those are also models of them. And look at that one. And that one. Those big giant frames from start to here to over there. This plane, it was made by the Wright brothers, police. And this is the helicopters. Come, helicopter over there. A model of a helicopter. Some of the helicopters from police and army, like that one, the police, that police, the Bell H-130J, Air Force, helicopter, the giant Air Force plane, that's model of an aircraft. And that aircraft, an army suit with the gun. Just a photo of like that. And these are helicopters. This one, that one. This is a helicopter. They sit inside. And that, the aircraft's engine, helicopter. An aircraft. Look. And this craft, was in ice. That one. Everywhere. Up. That. Statue. take a photo and you're like on a real plane. And this is some models of the capsule, and those are all the aircrafts. These are Navy's helicopters, and that's a helicopter where they put a missile inside.
Navy helicopter, Marine Navy helicopter.
These are the Marine Navy's helicopter. And
Old is very old.
it's a NASA plane, NASA aircraft. And that one, that's all for today. I hope you like Air Space Museum. When you come to US, you must visit Air Space Museum for yourself to see so many things. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed.